I know my wig looks really weird right now without something on top, but in this video, we are going to do a little bit of a creative challenge just to show you how easy it is to come up with a completely new look just by combining two of your costumes. And they can be like polar opposites and they can just transform into something new. Just being creative about it. So this is going to be a sneak peek of a costume I'm actually not going to share until we get a little closer to spring, because it just has that vibe. Because I have like so many costume tutorials to drop in here. I'm trying to align things when they'd like most fit the vibe that we're generally in that season. But why I am showing you this now is because I just wore this costume for a performance, because I got invited to do a performance showcase at the studio that I teach at. It's a pole studio, and they wanted me to do a belly dance performance. And the theme was Enchanted fairy tale or something like that. And I was like, okay, well, this kind of speaks exactly to that to me. But it was right before Halloween. It was just like a couple weeks ago. And so for me, I have to bring some sort of spooky element to it. I just have to in this time of year. I usually generally do fall into that vibe, but especially during this time, it just didn't feel right to not do that. So the reason why I chose this look and to combine these, because I could have went any direction. I obviously could have did the whole vampire thing. I was really inspired by this Mushroom Lady track that is like super spooky vibe. And I was just like, I kept practicing to it, or just like I kept coming on when I was practicing, and I was just vibing. And I just like saw a solo with it and thought it'd be so fun. And it's kind of like this like kind of like dark story about how mushrooms feed off of people. And I just loved it. And it's super funny and it's super playful, and I'll link the track below. And so this was the only costume that I had that has like mushrooms in it. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. But this is like not dark at all. It's like, you know, super like mystical and light and just like airy fairy sort of vibe. So I needed to like bring that dark element. And then I have this headdress that I will show you that has a bunch of mushrooms in it, and like a big skull. It was for a completely different look, but I had the idea of combining the looks. And the biggest thing is the colors are often that, but it's mainly purple and blue and silver, and this is like super earth tones and a lot of greens. So thankfully, purple and green complement each other super well. So how I did that was I just simply added a skirt. This is a skirt that I had for the other headdress, and it is so simple, you guys. Like literally just put this and added this to the bottom here. And so what I did is I just like literally added this skirt as a layer underneath that brought the purple in. And I'm just like tucking this in right now. But it does, and I try to put it on underneath. I should have did this before the belt, but we're just here now. So and this clips around. So what I essentially did was add this layer so that you have this purple with this green now, right? And now it's like a really cool contrasting layer, and also brings a little bit of like darker energy to it. So this has that layer in the front. I tucked all of these in during the performance as well, so we didn't have any of these dangling down and they were hiding. And I just tucked them into my little undies that I'm wearing underneath. Super simple. So now this has this really pretty purple and blue tone in there, which totally pulls the headdress in. And this is the headdress that I just added these like leaves and the butterfly elements that are like super simple. I didn't glue any of this down. I literally just stuck this down because it will stay for this one single performance. That way I'm not totally destroying the original concept of this headdress, because I like my looks to be versatile and I want to keep the integrity of this look without like adding all these pieces and gluing them down. So I could easily remove these after the performance and they will stay like the way I nested. Like you'll see in the tutorial how I tucked them all in. They totally stay. So when I add this on top of this, it totally pulls the entire look together. And now I have this like kind of darker, mysterious like energy because of the skull and the mushrooms, and it's like this like death decay sort of like spooky vibe energy that kind of brings that element in. And then we have the color on the bottom that pulls that tone down, so it kind of balances it out. And I also had my hair purple, so I left my hair purple, not white. I'm just wearing the wig because I'm doing a bunch of content right now, but I had my hair purple, which totally helped bring that purple element and like that darker mysterious kind of element into it. And so the last thing, and like these are going a little crazy, but you can like tuck them however, tuck them back, so it's like that. And then the last thing is adding my little fangs, and I'm just pop these guys in. Pop them in, and here you go. So now I have a totally spooky, like brand new look that just combined two different like polar opposite vibes. And now it's like this spooky mushroom lady look. And the colors totally balance each other out. It's super unique and it's super fun. And now you have like a totally brand new costume that like just by using what you already have. So I hope that inspires you to create something super unique, to look at the costumes you already have and try to make really cool, fun combinations out of them, and challenge yourself to do like things that wouldn't really make sense. Like I took a super airy fairy mushroom top and made it like a spooky, like dark spirit of the forest vibe, you know? So try combining polar opposite looks, opposite vibes, and just like hopes and inspires you to create pieces that are also really versatile that you can mix and match. And I hope you like this one. This is super fun. I will show you the video performance from it, and I hope you like it.
To learn how to make your own costumes like this, including fantasy tutorials and headdress builds, and to learn how to fusion belly dance along with the art of ritual dance, join me at Spellborn Arts. It's an online platform that combines belly dance, costume tutorials, and embodiment rituals to help you be the best muse you can be. Sign up today and join the coven to access a living library of multi-dimensional content.